Hello and welcome to Aotearoa Armory's Weekly. Hi, I'm Paul, the guy who is on a fab journey, and this is your one-stop shop for all flesh and blood news here in New Zealand. And yes, let's kick off with the news then, shall we? And we have had a teaser trailer for set 20 that is going to be called Usurp the Shadow Throne. And so what do we know about it so far? Well, we had a 60-second kind of teaser video, but also if you go to TCG Player, there's been a write-up from information that has been sent out to retailers. Key things from that are, look, most of the numbers for the set look pretty similar to what we've seen across the last sort of few sets. So it's not going to be a double-sized set or anything special like that. But there are going to be two fables in this one rather than the normal one, which is big. And there are going to be 27 marvels, which, look, is on the high side, but we had 21 in high seas, so not crazily high either on that one. We already know about 9 of those marvels that we've seen that have been preceded in Omens of the Third Age, so it's not a surprise there is a big number of those. So what do we actually know about this set? Well, clearly it's going to have shadow involved. But is it going to be a full shadow set, or is it going to be shadow and light? That is yet to be seen. Chain is almost certainly going to be in it after appearing in that trailer. The light heroes, look, the artwork for that looked like story artwork rather than something else, and maybe that's just part of the story, a bit like we saw Briar and Lexi in Halla's story, for example. So at the moment we don't know, say, which way that's going to go. There are 7 basics in the pre-release pack. Now, is that 4 heroes and then 3 various tokens, including rune chants, for example, soul shackles, and also the gate could all be tokens in there, for example, or is it going to be 3? We don't know yet on that count. We do know that one of the other heroes is probably going to be Malice, though, because that is who has got an Armory deck coming out at the same time. What is Malice, or who is Malice? We don't know. My guess is that we are looking at a Shadow Brute, but I could be wrong on that one. But yes, I mean, look, Malice, a desire to cause pain, injury, or distress to others, or to other. So that's the definition of what Malice is. So hence, yes, Shadow definitely is going to be the side that one is on. We've obviously got Balgor as well, that we've already seen as a young hero in the Omens of the Third Age pre-release. So whether we'll get an adult version of Balgor, we'll have to wait and see. You know, remember that young hero had 33 health. So yes, imagine how big the adult version will be. So all those questions are still up in the air. Other confusing things or surprising things from the notes were that the Silver Age Precon decks that we know are going to come out alongside this, they're going to come in packs of 6. Nothing strange there, except that 2 of the 6 will be from Hero A and 4 of the 6 will be for Hero B. So quite why there is that difference in balance, we don't know. We don't even know which heroes are going to be either. Let's be honest on that one. So something interesting there as well to kind of let the speculation run rampant on. So that was the key news from this last week. And of course, the key action from this last week was Nationals that we had last weekend. Looking at the meta of the New Zealand Nationals, and as you can see, Syndra was the most represented with 13 people just choosing her. Then we had Acilio, Victor, and Vincent there. Looking at Mario, who has been one of the sort of top heroes in the current meta, and people have been but down to just 2 copies there. Real surprise. Phi, after their good showing, getting 2 into the top 8 in US Nationals, it gets to number 6. But Gravy, gets 6 separate entries. But Gravy, who won US Nationals, only 2 copies of Gravy here actually for New Zealand Nationals. So yeah, definitely a different meta than we've seen. Just one copy of Betsy there, and if you go onto a Fab Journey Substack, you'll be able to read about Jess's journey with Betsy through all the rounds, and you can see how she went. So a good write-up from her on a Fab Journey. If we compare that to how the week 1 meta went globally, look, you can see there 2 wins for Victor, 2 for Acilio, 1 for Teklevossen, 1 for Dash, 1 for Ira, and 1 for Syndra. And you can see the LL points there, pushing Victor very close to getting to a living legend. Another weekend like that, and he will go over the top, and that will be the end of him from a classic constructed point of view. Our final, which we'll get onto in a bit, was Victor versus Prism. So yes, again, I say very different meta than we saw in the States. And look, Teklevossen didn't even appear. No one took Teklevossen to New Zealand Nationals, for example. There was 1 copy of Ira, and there was also 5 copies of Dash IO there as well. So a good range of heroes winning Nationals, as well as being represented in the New Zealand Nationals. Moving on to our weekend winners then. And look, congratulations to Dennis Zhang, who is the new New Zealand National Champion on Victor. He beat Michael Collins, who was on Prism in a cracking final. And then also on the Sunday, Amos Norris on Prism again was the winner of the World Championship qualifiers. So congratulations to him as well. I don't know if he'll be heading over to Paris to take up his place or not, but hey, good win there for him. Looking at what's coming up in the future then, folks. Next up, or the next sort of event is on the 5th of July up there at Nova Games. We've got Bad Omens, which will be a split Blitz and CC event, with the Eternal Weekend being Blitz. A good opportunity for you to get a hit out on practice ahead of that. Some cool prizes available up there at Nova Games on the 5th of July, so check that out. On the release side of things, we've got Mastery Pack Warrior and the Olympia Armory deck, both coming out in early August, when we have Skirmish Season 15 kicking off. In the middle of that, we've got the Eternal Weekend at the Auckland Card Show, with the big 2 Blitz events, one on the Saturday as kind of a warm-up where you can win a box, and then the big event with the Sink Below promos there on the Sunday. And then moving into the rest of the year, we've obviously got the Set 20 pre-release for, as has been announced, the Usurp the Shadow Throne. And we do know that there are Mastery Packs and Armory decks to come out in the final quarter of the year, as well as probably a ProQuest and a Skirmish Season 16 as well, but dates for those yet to be announced. Looking at those, the Skirmish 15 events then, you can see it all kicks off on Saturday the 8th, where we've got 5 events, Auckland, Hamilton, Wellington. I'm hoping to make the Gaming DNA one in Hamilton there, and then down in the South Island, just outside of Christchurch and Dunedin on the Sunday, and then back up in Auckland at Silverdale, plus New Plymouth, and then Nelson in the South Island. That middle weekend, at the same weekend as the Eternal Weekend as the Auckland Card Show, we've got Card Merchant Takapuna, Hobby Lords Lower Huts, and then Christchurch, Dunedin and Invercargill, a big weekend, a big day there down there in the South Island. And then rounding things off there, Hobby Master Auckland and Card Merchant Tauranga on Saturday the 22nd of August. I hope to be at the Card Merchant Tauranga. So if you're going to be at either Gaming DNA or Card Merchant Tauranga, do say hi. It'll be good to see you and good to hear what you think about the show and how you'd like to alter that. Also, if you do bump into me at the Eternal Weekend, also do say hello as well. So that's what's coming up, folks. Hope you are enjoying your Flesh and Blood journey. I've been Paul, the guy's been on a Flesh and Blood journey. Do check out, as I say, the Substack, please. I do my weekly update there as to my journey. Plus, we have other pieces as well including my vlog of my trip up to the calling, for example, and stories and lessons from the calling as well. So go check that all out, and stay well till the next Aotearoa Armories Weekly.